Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a War of Brothers campaign for you. Our first map is going to be Limestone Bridge, followed up by the second map, the Overlook. Both maps we're going to be seeing Conquest today. Before we get into that, thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Regiments for today, on the CSA side, you have 7th South Carolina, the Kentucky Orphans, 14th Tennessee, Archers Brigade, 20th Georgia, 7th Louisiana, and the Midwest Brigade. Whereas on the Union side, you have 1st Ohio, 65th Illinois, 8th Connecticut, 1st Maryland, and 14th Indiana. Those 5 regiments are all a part of 5th Corps. And then you also have 5th New Hampshire, New York Volunteers, and the 3rd United States Horse Artillery. So server pop right now is 270. Imbalance is 2 to the Union side. And when we consider artillery into the mix, Union has 16 on artillery while the Confederates have 8. So that imbalance is going to be 6 infantry-wise in favor of CSA. I will also say 65th Illinois, who was on Union, bounced over to CSA. So very appreciative with that. Now, rules for this event are that skirmishers can move out at 45 and start capping the points at 42. The rest of the infantry, however, moves out at 42. Quick times it until the 40-minute mark, and then they can start moving out. That's why we didn't start right away, and that's why some of the points are captured already. Union has their B point, CSA has the C point, the general middle point. That might become under contention within the past couple days with the events I've seen where the middle point's been A. But anyway, CSA is going to get CA, Union B. Frontline reporters today. For the Union side here, you have Parker from the 6th New York Volunteers, and on the opposite side, you have Twista here from the 7th Louisiana. Very appreciative of those guys who go to the frontline views. And co-commentating with me today, we have Humble Bus. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I have one simple question here is, why are these brothers fighting? Why are they at war? What's going on?
It's a philosophical question we weren't expecting here. But here we are.
Well, we're asking Marvin Gaye here today what's going on, and he thinks a war is going on between brothers. This is Humble Bus coming at you from Battleline Network, live.
Well, we're glad to have you here. So, any insight into how each side should be playing Limestone Bridge or just Conquest in general?
Well, really what you have here is a typical CSA and USA setup on this map. I was a bit surprised, but maybe it's down to the rules that CSA didn't go for A right away, rather they went for C. Typically you see CSA usually gets both A and C around the same time though, and really the big point of contention becomes either C or A, typically A. But here we have, again, like I said, no difference in the typical standard. This is a hard map for Union. Good map for CSA. What do you think, Eagle?
Yeah, no, seeing this on the Manassas, formerly known as Maryland campaign the other night, it's very hard for Union to win. CSA have the advantage of getting to A and C. Union main spawn is all the way back at the Pry House Union spawn, which is in the center of my viewpoint. It's just really far away. And so CSA has a clear advantage to getting to A and C. And for those of you watching who don't know how Conquest work, there's 3 flagpoles, CSA has 2, Union has 1. You're trying to capture as many flagpoles as possible, and you'll start dealing a ticket drain on your opponent if you control more flags. So if you're up 1 flag, you're dealing 1 flagpole's worth of damage. If you're up by 2, you're dealing 2 flagpoles, and same with 3. Now, right now, since Union has 1 and CSA has 2, they cancel each other out. So CSA is only dealing 1 flagpole's worth of damage on the Union. It's not like CSA is dealing 2 flagpoles worth of damage on the Union, and Union's dealing 1 flagpole worth on the CSA. So cancel out, so CSA is only dealing damage on 1. But yeah, this map, normally from what I've seen, opposite of what you said, I usually see fighting over the middle point at C, which is probably why CSA went there, because they wanted to go to that middle point first, and why they don't have a lot of guys here at A, but Union is fighting A like it's the middle point, and I think that makes a lot of sense. I think it makes a lot more sense than going to C. It's an easier place to attack, and clearly CSA is not anticipating it. So, another thing to note, they don't have a Steam chat in this event. They have to communicate via runners and voice chat. Can't use the in-game text chat system to my understanding, so CSA is going to have to react quickly if they want to stop this. But CSA at C will know soon enough when Union eventually takes over. You have some
Right.
CSA here. Some Union are actually behind the
Extreme.
point.
Yeah, extreme combat going on over at the 8 point right now. Confederates breaking into the forest. We're gonna see how they play this. Now these brothers, they're fighting. Clearly, I think these 1st Maryland guys getting shot into. They didn't see it in time. Unfortunate, but more brothers are dying every day.
And they don't have bayonets. You're like, why are they bonking off here? But
No bayonets are allowed until, you said, 30 minutes.
correct.
Right? Unbelievable. It means they're going grug mode for the entirety of this match.
So,
Bloody bodies inside of that forest there.
for those of you wondering, C Point, the way CSA has it right now, they kind of have a stone wall via the bridge and also a straight fence. Trying to get to this point, from Union's perspective, it's either open field or going down this stone wall
Right.
through the cover.
Union's decapping that 8 point. There it goes.
Rough to
Union
break through.
decapped the 8 point. In my screen it says the enemy, but in my heart, I know it's my friends.
Or it's your brother.
Or it's my brother. The real war was the brothers we fought with along the way.
So NYV got that decap. They started to raise it. Guy got killed. Archer Brigade's guys are pushing out. 5th Alabama and 1st Louisiana. And the bonk off has begun.
Bonk off. Beat off. Poetry, one could say.
So NYV does lose that. They do have friendlies collapsing in on the backside. 1st Ohio, 14th Indiana, mostly 5th New Hampshire though. Actually, they were lowering the CSA flag. I thought Union had raised theirs, unless CSA was raising
Union,
a second ago.
I believe Union still needs to. Well, CSA was raising, but now there's a bit of a counterattack.
Union Artillery just team killed a bunch of those Union guys. They did not realize
Wow,
the friendlies charged in
unbelievable.
there.
There's still an intense fight going on over at A here. It's back and forth right now. Union and CSA have been flopping.
And here comes NYV respawns. They're able to
Don't
protect
think-
the flag and 5th Corps guys.
You guys don't. I don't think. Oh, here comes Union again. Another flip-flop scenario here.
Union
Back
should get
into
this.
CSA hand. I don't believe some individuals might not have understood this, but in Conquest, to lower a flag, you don't need to have a flag. And if you have the flag, it might be better to not lower it, as you are able to move around, especially in a high combat scenario such as this, to perhaps stay in protection while someone else lowers the flag, and then you can later tap on the flagpole with the flag, and then you can just walk off of it and keep your flag safe, whilst, guess what? Guess what, Eagle? Another person raises a brother caps the flag.
Yeah. Oh my, CSA already gets a nice shot there. I think we saw
CSA
what we
already
were
gets
talking
a
about
nice
a moment
shot.
ago. I wasn't
Yes.
looking at it exactly, but CSA main spawns are pushing up this way. It looks like some CSA have left C and are maybe pushing up. I don't know. 65th Illinois and 20th Georgia are up here trying to hit the side of Union where we saw 7th LA a little earlier. But
Yes.
Union's capped that point, and CSA would be losing tickets.
Perhaps these brothers on the bridge are going to see some closer combat, but I think 8th Connecticut is looking to have a far combat. They don't want to go over to C. They've captured A. They don't need it. They've got the double ticket train now.
Yep, they just got to play defense. I am a little surprised that Union is committing that many forces over there, but maybe they don't want CSA to attack
I
from
am
that
as
side
well.
and go up to the B point. But,
Right.
you know,
Perhaps we'll see some messengers run along the line to inform them that they perhaps need support here at A, because CSA is coming back in again, and we have another flip-flop fight happening here.
NYV.
Union group going to charge those few guys. Unsure as to why 20th Georgia or 7th LA. Now, there they go. Now they are. I was about to say, I don't know why they're not attempting to lower the flag earlier, or else that Union group is distracted. But again, maybe they can't see them from those 50 yards away. It is a bit difficult to see with all these neutral-colored uniforms.
So,
If I was on the field, one might miss the Napoleonic flashy uniforms of the British.
Decap started for CSA. Artillery trying to stop that. And a couple more Midwest Brigade guys run up there. And, oh, they just get shot down, though.
Artillery shots going in the same point on A there. Same things going along 5th Maryland, or sorry. Yeah, 5th Maryland is what I'll call them.
Now, you'll see this a lot. You're kind of seeing it. These guys trying to rush in and just dive bomb the point to get the decap. Union just kind of sitting kind of from a distance.
Right.
It's a close distance, and they're just completely shooting everyone down. And the moment CSA gets a decap and maybe starts raising it, I bet Union's going to countercharge. Here come a lot more CSA, though. And Artillery's going to have a fun day. Artillery has an elevated role in this game mode, and it's, you know, nice to see.
Yeah, a field day, one could say. A field artillery day. For the field, an artillery day for the field artillery.
And
more shots going off.
Union Artillery has really prevented CSA from capping it. Obviously, you can see when Artillery hits. Well, NYB is not existent. Good already shot.
Nope. All that blood all over the A point really reminds you of a war with brothers in between them. We are. You're here watching the War of Brothers campaign on Battleline Network. Being here with your host Terry Gross. We are accepting donations to the NPR news campaign.
So CSA about to retake A.
CSA recovering, taking A. My name's Eagle.
And we have another beautiful arty shot that goes in and hits nothing. Whoa! And it knocks down those guys and kills nobody.
There's some shenanigans at C. CSA's pushing out.
Oh,
TKO,
I see this now.
65th. They're charging the Cav of 8th Connecticut. The Cav.
And they're allowed to have bayonets now. 15 minutes have passed by.
You know, the Cav that we're going to get this year, right? Right, boss?
Yes. Yeah, well, it's coming in. I was told by my very good friend at Campfire Games by the name of Mossad Agent that Cav was coming this year.
That actually...
It checks out, I know.
It's the year of the horse, right?
The dragon, but close, yes.
They're both animals.
They have limbs, yeah.
So, Union's kind of sitting out. They're not going into A yet. That CSA group that pushed out from C went back to C.
Yeah, now the Confederates have the double ticket train and the Union have the nothing.
It's over. Union should just retreat. You should just start the next round.
It's so Jover. Right. I have a friend just like that. As soon as you start losing the match, he goes,
"It's over.
It's over, guys. We gotta stop." We were playing Left 4 Dead the other day, and he cried about it after losing one round on No Mercy. Union coming in here. Another flip flop. This A point's been crazy. The C point's just been kind of shooting. I hope those guys are having fun.
I've watched it be fought over a lot, but now it's being neglected.
Oh no, these guys they're having quite the fun. Unless you mean you feel bad for the C flagpole itself.
The flagpole itself.
Yes, it's not getting any cuddling, one could say, and a lack of human touch for a flagpole is not great. As you know, the Harvey Danger song, Flagpole Sitta. Yes, we have two CSA guys kind of sitting and defending this point right now. No one's decapping this. It's so close to being decapped. Surely one of these. Come on, recruit Leo here. Leo is here.
Oh, nope.
Oh, they don't quite see. Here he goes. Leo finally got it. Give him a raise.
They're body blocking.
Body blocking. There he goes. All right. Let's see if the flag does it. Okay. Flags need to get to the point now. I need to put the flag on there. Now they're scared and worried. Union close, but no cigar. They are pincered. They're gonna lose those flags surely. One and two. It's the last one here. The Irish is going down.
Isn't that the 28th?
Sorry, Ireland. You are back under British control. Back to the C point over here.
Oh, Union's pushing up.
Some combat.
Wow.
Yes, along the Antietam Creek. 8th Connecticut, pressing forward.
They're
Lieutenant
gonna
Colonel
try.
Ender, Brigadier General Kevin, the HQ of 5th Corps, pushing forth, and the CSA has completely melted that Union advance
They're going
there.
under the bridge. I saw this, I don't remember if it was public or private match. I think it was public, where the Union team charged C like the 8th Connecticut guys did here, and they just went right under the bridge and popped out the other side, and CSA didn't even know it was there. Wiped their flags, took C. It was kind of beautiful.
Slay, Queen, slay.
That's kind of crazy. 20 minutes in. Well, I guess there's really only been fighting for 15 minutes. But... both
Really,
sides
truly.
engaged. So, Union barely has any guys at A now. I mean, they have a couple charging the artillery on the top. You can't see that from my view. NYV's trying to get the flags, which it looks like they will for the moment. There's this 5th New Hampshire.
I lagged out for a moment, sorry. I suppose... Here we go. Gentlemen...
Oh, they're all charging C. Hello.
Yes.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Union charge across an open field at C unless there's like no time on the clock, because that just doesn't work. And as you can see, it didn't work.
Well, I believe, Eagle, it would have worked if the rest of those 5th Corps guys, as they were going up the stone wall, perhaps sent as a weakening force, or perhaps meant to be a pinching force, had gone with them. Because CSA was, in comparison to both of those lines, quite weak. And that group that was pushing with Brigadier General,
I feel bad for
what's
this
his
guy.
face, Kevin.
He's trying to get out.
Right.
If he would have made it like 10 feet further, 20 Georgia was sitting there. But
Yeah.
CSA's nearly taken the whole field right now. Union has 2 down flags right now. 2 of the flags are with NYV,
Wow.
who are reforming. The problem is most of those guys that were in the company with those flags have already spawned back in. So they're going to be trekking
It's a
that for a while.
bright day for our brothers in gray. A gloomy day for our brothers in blue.
This is like the maybe Hooker's push of Conquest for Union. I don't know if there's other maps, but it's difficult.
No, there's a... What's the one that's on the other side of this bridge?
Get the fuck out. Fuck this. Fuck this.
Just
Forest
limestone
Stream?
bridge.
Forest
Yeah,
Stream.
Forest Stream.
Forest Stream
Forest
is
Stream.
feels a lot smaller than this map, though.
For Union, the point's further away.
It's more of a disadvantage. Yeah, Forest Stream.
You have one point that's closer to you.
Yeah, Forest Stream's more of a disadvantage, I would say, than this. But I would say this map is more like Hooker's Push in a sense that everything is really, 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 really far away. I think more far away than that.
Yeah.
More Mythbusters. That's what we need.
I dislike both Forest Stream and this map.
Okay, granted, I only watch. I don't like Forest Stream, but I don't mind this map. I wish the point was on Burnside's bridge or on the opposite side. That'd be a little funny. Probably not very fun.
As
to
a
play.
Confederate, I don't mind this map. As Union, I quite dislike it. It's the first map I played with, gosh, what was it? Did Conquest come out first, or did...
It was Conquest.
And Contention. This was the first Contention map I played, and Conquest map, actually.
I don't remember the
But,
first
no.
contention.
Contention map. The first one that I played was the Dunker Church one. I think Farmland is the one you're
Farmland.
comparing. No. Yeah. I like that map. That's a great map.
I can paint the... Oh my goodness. These 5th Corps guys are trying to squeeze through one little fence, and they're like streaming out here. They're turning into a
Only
long
people
snake.
played Contention. I love Contention.
I don't remember the map that... I remember the map that I played for Conquest. I know what it looks like. I don't remember the name.
I haven't played Contention in ages. It's been the eons,
Just go on
one
the
can
pubs.
say.
Just go on the pubs. I had to watch
It's on the pubs?
Yeah, they do it.
Nice.
They do it a lot more than... I don't think they do Conquest at all.
Wow, this is an intense charge here from the Union coming to assault A. Lots of sacrifices here. A lot of brothers going down. The boys in blue.
And I know we haven't mentioned it, but when you look at the ticket difference, nothing's happened the past couple of minutes, and Union's down half a morale stage.
Yes, with that charge, it's a bit intense, especially when you're double cheeked up like the CSA is. Sorry, double capped up. My apologies for being so inappropriate there. CSA charging that group in the side. Here it goes.
6 Kentucky, part of TKO is going to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Them off guard.
First Maryland getting caught off guard heavy there. But they're still going to win it. Numbers win the day there.
Nice. 6 Kentucky.
TKO falls back. Yeah, that was odd.
Yeah, there
Never
was
quite seen
one of
something.
the companies on CSA contention in pubs today. Every time they saw Union, they would retreat. I was like, what are you doing?
They fear the Federals.
they ran. I was like, okay.
They understand. No, you know who didn't understand that was General Lee. Did not understand that. He was fighting.
Yet.
It was a.
What are you talking about?
General Lee's not the head of the Confederate Army right now.
Who?
You're telling me General Lee is not the head of
I was talking about Pickett's
the
charge.
Eastern Theater? Oh no. I just meant in the entire wars effort.
I assumed you were talking about Pickett's charge.
No, I was talking about the war in general, but yes, that too.
See, this is why
That
you
has
never
not
assume
happened yet.
things. You can get a lot of things wrong when you're
Here we are in our very fast-moving hot air balloons in 1862. We are unsure of the future.
It's a very invisible hot air balloon.
I hear that President Lincoln is launching an executive order soon to free the slaves in the South.
Was that an executive order?
I don't know. It's an Emancipation Proclamation, maybe?
Huh.
Let me look that up
Never really
quick.
thought about that.
Was the Emancipation...
Well, CSA lost the flag center. That was 20th Georgia's.
Oh, wow. Google heard me. Yes, the Emancipation Proclamation was considered an executive order issued by Lincoln. Huh.
Interesting. You know, you learn something new every day.
Oh, it's officially Proclamation 95. The 95th executive order.
Hey, Drax.
What he was doing there was eliminating wokeness from War of Rights.
There is a
Actually, establishing wokeness. CSA is pushing out towards C right now.
Fifth Corps just ran right through a bush, and Gomez was in the middle of it from CSA, and he just... I don't know if the Union didn't see him or they just didn't care, but Gomez lives. Yeah.
Perhaps they don't care about Gomez.
Rip work Gomez. There's one Union guy just standing by him. I don't know if he's AFK in the bush or... Maybe they're both AFK.
I think they might be brothers, and it's like that scene, and... Well, sorry, not a scene, but
He's not even
in a
killing
few
him.
months I predict that there will be soon some sort of... What is he doing? He's just walking back.
Nope.
Surely they'll share coffee someday on a riverside.
Uh-oh, artillery's been overrun. Uh-oh, Gomez.
Oh, Gomez is marching up behind.
Oh, you can't kill while out of line. I forgot about that.
Right, but can they kill him?
Yeah, if they're skirmishing. At least. Union's charge
Can't
from
shoot, there's only
CSARD.
two of you. Did you hear him? Don't shoot, but surely you could... Wow, they're missing Billy the Kid. Oh, Gomez goes down. I don't know if you missed that. Did you miss that?
I got the kill. I missed the chatter right beforehand because I was zooming out.
Gomez was going, you can't kill me, there's only two of you.
I mean, there was a service announcement about it, so... Union's...
Oh, was there?
Union is making looks like an effort at C, not so much A anymore. Maybe they think CSA has a lot of guys at A now, but the Union charge at the CSA already has failed. Union flag is down.
Mm-hmm.
Union isn't taking losses. Yeah, Union's making an effort for C. I'm seriously surprised that the tickets seem very high right now, but I guess both sides have kind of been going back and forth outside of the past, what, 6, 7 minutes?
They just haven't gotten into that much combat other than A. You know, I think.
Oh, CSA or Union's leaving C. They're going back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, 16 minutes. CSA is quite at an advantage. If I were USA, I'd send my messages out. I'd say, hey, listen, everybody, we need to all go to A. And we only need to stay on A. And have no distractions over on C. And really, that's going to be what the kicker is.
CSA at C shooting at those Union guys backtracking. You know, if there's one thing, oh, some of the unions say back. If there's one thing you'll know from these events with 5th Corps is that if 5th Corps just blobs up as one big group and just pushes, they will win. They always win when they blob up and go in as 5th Corps, because 5th Corps, including 65th Illinois, which granted is on the other team, you have like 85 to 105 players in 5th Corps.
Well, right now they have almost 90.
Yeah, because
Scratch that. No, they have about 100. Looking right now, 8th Ohio Company B. You go in there, they have about 10 guys inside of there. Full blob. Right, this is I would blitzkrieg those guys. No need to hold up for the 4 dudes in front of you. Wow, they shot these shots and didn't absolutely melt these guys in the bush. It's a little bit surprising.
It is a little sad. And no, if 5th Corps ever blobs up, they just need to go in. They just need to charge. Seriously, they don't lose. It's because
It's because they have 100 people.
Yeah, they act as one big group. Everyone else is acting more independent, and they can just blob right through. It's a kind of a beautiful thing to watch. It's probably
blobs will win the day all the time.
But some CSA left seats, 6 Kentucky guys from TKO. They've
Not gonna lie, I have quite a lot of screenshots for thumbnails that are quite good.
Dude, what was it? I used to print screen for screen.
You don't just F12?
Thumbnail. No, I didn't F12. I don't know why I never thought of it. I do that now. I've been doing that for a while, but I used to print screen. There is a channel in the Battleline Discord, which I can show you after the fact. It's called Screenshots, where it has old screenshots of like at the end of last year. It's of just my whole screen.
Control Windows key S or some shit. Crazy.
Yeah. You know, we've innovated a little bit. Oh.
You
said you
crappy laptop.
They're going to see.
Gosh darn it, why are they, what is wrong, why? Sorry, I'm losing my cool there. Whoever that group was there, I missed the name of them, got absolutely, how do you say, sandwiched. Here comes the Union group again. Even if you do win this as this Union group here, which
why wouldn't you go in when your friendlies win in a moment ago? Why are you waiting until they die?
Well, I think obviously they don't have the Steam chat. Right. That might be one part of it, but
I mean, been able to see him go down.
Maybe they'll win this. I don't see it. You know, I'm not gonna put my parlays on it.
That's the next thing we're gonna do is word rights
gambling. Oh, actually, no. Maybe they will win this. I was mistaken. Please comment in the chat. Oh, this commentator. How dare they? So stupid. Unbelievable that they're able to not see this. Unbelievable.
I think that group was first man who charged on the backside because they just ran up with the flag.
Mm.
In CSA, at A is charging or getting close to the Union that stayed at A.
Solid work.
That was a really fascinating movement from the Union because they looked like they were going to attack C, then went to A.
A lot of tickets. A lot of tickets.
They will get that C point though, which they desperately need. The thing is that in Conquest you cannot sit around. That flag is gonna kill your tickets more than anything else, so you gotta move.
For the most part, they certainly have not been sitting around. I feel like for the most part they've been moving.
That's true.
The only people they had 8th Connecticut and the Forest at C for a while, but they just there's that flip flop at A. I think in the history books they're gonna call that the flip flop at A.
That's true. They've kind of just been running around the whole time because, I mean, they lost their flags, had to spawn main, and then get positioned, kind of figure everything out, and then go. So I guess that takes some time. Time that you unfortunately don't necessarily have in this game mode. But they did take C, and 11.5 minutes is a lot of time to be up a point. They got to make up, though, a morale stage and a third.
And they can do it. I mean, you've seen Sussy Brigade do it on what's that crossing map on the Pry Mill? This was like 2 years ago.
Crossing map on
the one that has a river. Is it just river crossing?
Waterways.
Waterways. We jinxed, but yes, waterways. Down at this stage as the CSA having to cross that river. We won. Led us to victory. One of the greatest Sussy matches of all time. God bless the Southern States, as Hank Williams Jr. once said.
So if I'm CSA at this point, I go for B.
Hmm.
I would think that I don't know. I
I
don't. I
disagree.
don't know. I
I
would
mean,
think
you
they go.
can.
Huh?
But it's not really attainable for a long period of time.
B.
I
It
mean,
would take 3
looking at it from
minutes.
looking at it from an eagle's eye, looking at it from eagle's eye himself. Sure, yes, I believe A or B, sorry, is great because I mean I think maybe you have a CSA group going towards it right now.
Which honestly,
There's absolutely no Union forces there.
which when you play Conquest, you fight over 2 points, send a smaller force to try to
Mhm.
decap or harass that 3rd point, which we already
Right.
have seen from CSA.
I'm great at that. I'm a great harasser. I might say the best.
Now looks like 14 Tennessee is going to go and try that. There is Union already there, and there are 15 of them there. So, actually, maybe B won't, unless CSA sends a large force, but I don't know. If I were CSA, I would know that Union has a lot of guys. At least CSA should at least now know that Union has a lot of guys at C. But I guess trying to communicate and plan that
Wait, no, that's friendly.
for someone
okay.
to go to
Let's
B
go,
point
Ziggy.
at this point in the round, it can be difficult.
I know. I think we should swing a little
I'm just so confused as to what these brothers are fighting over, you know?
Yep.
Trying to swing down
Do they have a
seams,
campaign?
We could do that, or we could see if we can get the entire team coordinated for a B push as well.
They're talking about a B push.
Talking about a B push, you heard him.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at B boy, howdy, will we? I'll get some word and
What do you know?
Okay?
Roger that.
Yeah, because if it's not heavy up there, dude.
Union's on the hay bales. Honestly, I wouldn't sacrifice my tickets for the skirmishing deaths there. I'd just go into the forest and be in formation when I can't take it, but
or just
they're not
stand
taking
up.
too many casualties. CSA's scratch that B point thing. They're going here.
What do you mean?
Push for
here?
C.
Oh.
Push
Well,
for
those
C
guys are
here.
coming from Maine, and they haven't talked with the people in the center.
No,
that were talking about
they
B.
haven't. No, it's
Both sides got
TKO.
robbed.
RKO. Randy Orton coming in. WWE. In the future, you'll see. Wow. Getting melted right now. They had a successful initial
gotta
push
pick up
there,
that
but
flag
took a
and
lot
run
of
to the water.
casualties. Yeah.
Alfonso's
Right.
gonna try to run out. He
Too
died.
bad he was not doing it. He didn't do it well enough.
Oh, and some more CSA saw their friendlies
Yes,
going.
hey, they're committing. They're committing.
7th LA
8th Connecticut, what will they do?
7th LA
What will
turns
8th
right
Connecticut do?
around. 7th LA, he was like, nope.
Wow.
That was
The United States Federal Army has won the day.
well.
God bless the FA.
So both sides follow their next stage. Is 8 minutes enough to get CSA down to breaking? I mean,
No.
it's definitely enough time, but
No, it's not unless they go on the attack.
which Union should.
Right, I think Union is here. They're going to A. If they can get it to A and get into heavy combat and keep themselves from last stand, which is a difficult task here. Otherwise, CSA has there's been too many throwaway tickets for the Union, and CSA they solidified themselves after that 20-minute mark, really.
3rd Usha and some 5th Corps artillery guys charged the 14th Tennessee / 7th South Carolina guys that were charging at B, and the artillery won. And no, so another
Great
thing
idea.
I think that you might want to know is how they. Okay, so at the end of the round, depending on the winning teams, depending on how many points they have under their control, it'll knock their opponent back a certain number of tiles. So if the winning team has, I think, all 3 flags at the end, then they knock their opponent back, like, I think 6 tiles. If it's 2, you knock them back 4. If it's 1, you knock them back 2,
2.
I think. I don't...
Mathematically, that would make the most sense.
Yeah. But having all the points capped would obviously be the priority of the winning team. But 20th Georgia, Midwest Brigade, 65th Illinois are heading to B. One Union officer, Ender, is going to run right into them. And he sees them. He's not going to be able to...
You want to run into him. You want him at breaking. You want that draw.
So this is a great move from CSA. This is great because it's going to...
Yeah. The Union needs to begin their press here. 5 minutes. They have enough tickets on breaking to not go last stand with period.
They seem
But
to think they
there's
can just
still a
wait
chance.
it out.
There's only going to be a chance for full 3 flag cap, or I mean CSA is taking the Union flag here at A or B, so it might be, I don't know, might be a loss, unless of course CSA
Hillary.
goes breaking.
Uh-oh, that fuse
Wow.
time is really long. Watch the point, watch
Man.
the point, watch the point. That fuse time is still going.
It knocks down a couple of guys. Oh,
That's
it
crazy.
kills a guy.
And I'm asleep. I'm napping on the job.
There were 2 shots on that. Anyways, some of the Union
No
infantry turned
practice
around
snapping
from A
on the
and they turned
job.
up.
Kill the officer.
Yeah, if I was CSA, I would have just stayed back. There's no need.
To what, charge the arty?
There's no need to do anything right now. I mean, now they must do something because surely they risk going to breaking if Union launches an attack anywhere. But what I would have done before is just sit back and do nothing. You're winning.
I mean, as of now, there hasn't been a whole lot of combat, and CSA's lost nearly half a morale stage just from the flags within.
No, there's been a decent amount of combat.
Now I summoned the boss around.
There's been quite a lot actually. That charge that they just
that
had.
decap wins the game for CSA here. I think it's a draw otherwise.
It's a draw. I think it will be a draw because of this action. Yeah, I don't know. I think if Union keeps up the attack, they can get the draw. There we go. We got a couple of battle lines.
About at sea. I don't know. I think stopping that flag kill rate even for 30-some seconds is good.
No. With
With the amount
they're
of
going to go to
manpower-
breaking here.
With the amount of manpower they had sent, I don't think.
Eagle, the ticket stage wins the game. There's no need to attack.
I know, but I'm saying if CSA sat back, I think Union, or I think CSA would have hit breaking if they just sat back
No.
and did nothing.
Look at where they are now, Eagle. They're now, yes, but before they were at full taking losses with only 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go. The ticket drain isn't what's causing this right now. It's the combat that was causing it. They'd be probably about maybe 3/4 of the way down taking losses. Frankly, I think you should get more than 5 hours in the game.
I don't know.
Union's gonna cause a draw or a win here. Look at them. We're leaving the A point, and there's a massive Union group pushing onto A. This is either going to be a Union win by a
cap it.
counterattack.
Like they're gonna cap it. Or decap
Yes.
it.
Or they'll decap and make a draw here. It's a draw. There's no way that CSA wins it unless Union just pulls back.
7th LA doesn't see him.
Oh my god!
CSA's throwing away their chances.
Well, they charged into C, that failed. Then they sent guys at B, and that failed. They're sending a lot more to B now, and that's kind of left A open. So that was really well timed on Union's part.
No, it doesn't matter because Union's not going to go down at all. It's going to be a draw. But perhaps on the board it'll be a victory because for the Union they have 2 points. So maybe they break down that draw that way.
So,
Points-wise.
CSA charge at B. It's failing. The more CSA are trying to trickle up to B.
Ooh. That other one that on Union is failing as well at A, but it doesn't matter.
Union's
Because
got
they're
one
going...
up the road.
There goes a neutralize. Neutralize now. Union's purely now. Now it's a draw.
Oh yeah, no, I
Game,
agree.
set, and match. CSA threw their tickets away. There goes the draw. And perhaps if Union can cap it up, a Union victory with an Emitten 29.
Which,
It's possible. Quite possible.
Oh, Union's about facing. They're leaving A.
Oh, come on. You're almost there. There's no need. This is it. This is the game here.
So we're going to get a draw. Anyways, Bust,
Shameful.
what are your thoughts of this round?
Shameful at the very end, but interesting in 2 parts. The very first quarter and the very last quarter. And by that I mean the last 5 minutes, actually. So not a quarter at all. In fact, actually, How do you say the last 5 minutes of a game?
Red hole.
Of a 45-minute game? How many times does 5 go into 45? 9?
Yeah, last ninth of the
later,
game.
bitch.
Mm-hmm. The last inning, one could say.
Russ, I'm right here behind you.
This is actually baseball.
Hmm.
There we go.
There's no crying in baseball, just like there's no crying in war. And no, you're not allowed to go to the VA. We're not paying for it anymore.
But yeah, no. Yeah, no, I have to agree. I mean, that beginning was good. In the middle, Union was just spending 10 years trying to reform, and you can't
I
necessarily.
was quite entertained by this ending, but
The ending was
it's great
good.
for Union. They got the job, the job done with the draw, but TSA disappointing because I believe they threw it away.
I mean, I think if they would have sat back and didn't try going to be, it was going to be a draw. Because Union wanted to push up to A, there would have been combat regardless. So I think that
Do you
effort
have
to B makes
3,000
sense.
hours in this game, buddy?
About half.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
We heard it here. What level are you? Like, what, 2?
Like 90 something.
Actually? And you're not even...
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You should be level 100. Alright, we'll see you guys shortly for round number 2. And here we are with the start of round 2. We waited a little bit. This is a huge map, as you can see. It takes a while to move up, to go anywhere. I mean, from Union spawn, it probably takes you, like... I mean, it's taken them 6-7 minutes to get up here just by double-clicking and sprinting. But anyways, server count right now, it's 270. Inbounds is 2 to Union side. No artillery on this map. One of the few Conquest Contention maps that don't have it. But Union has a slight advantage. Anyways, Bus, what is your opinion on how each side should try to play this map?
Good luck, Union.
So, Bus is like, wow, these guys have a hard night. Actually,
Yeah, it's over.
so yeah, so Union has a safe point at A, which is really, really safe for them. The B point is really close to CSA spawn, that's why they're there already. And CSA have gotten to the top of the overlook first, which is also not surprising because they are way closer. I mean, Union spawns all the way down on the bottom, which Union has a flag still at main spawn. Why do they have a flag at main spawn? Anyways,
Your guess is as good as mine.
Union has some skirmishers going towards A, but, or sorry, C, but there's a fair amount of CSA there. Anyways, the main fight's happening at B as Union's making a push up there.
Hmm.
Union trying to hit from the west side. Meanwhile, they're going kind of up the center left side. They're not even trying the right side of this. And Midwest Brigade's getting completely shot up by 8th Connecticut. And it looks like Union, yeah, Union started the decap already. They're pushing them off. Did Union lose a flag? No, it's CSA flag. CSA flag's dropped for the moment, but looks like Union's able to, at least for now, get B decapped. You have some more Union starting to push up the hill a little bit, but CSA's got a firm grasp at C, and it looks like for now Union's going to get B.
How do I cancel this free trial on LinkedIn?
Did you accidentally just start LinkedIn Premium, or is that?
Yeah, I did. Well, no, I did it on purpose because I wanted to see who viewed my profile, and I haven't updated my LinkedIn in a long
You
time.
gotta
I don't
find
think.
the Bus LinkedIn. It's gonna be
Yeah,
beautiful.
easy.
Someone was able to find mine by looking up my first name and what I did in college. Anyways, Union, 1st Maryland collapsing in. The rest of 8th Connecticut, actually it was NYV that was rolling up the hill. Pushed up. And so they're able to decap that B point. And Union will stop the bleeding. They're down half the morale stage. It took about 4-ish minutes for that to happen, 4 or 5 minutes. Actually, Union got wiped that we're going to see. I don't think they brought a flag with them because I don't see a down flag marker unless the 1 or 2 Union guys still alive have it. But
Interesting.
Work on building up your leg muscle.
What do you find
Odd.
interesting?
Just somebody that had dropped out of my program that I found on LinkedIn that says they actually are education here 2024 to 2027. Our program is through this year, so I'm like, oh, okay, I suppose you're... Anyways, that was odd.
Hey, with
Uh,
real life things. Gotta
yeah.
love it. The social
Discovered
networks.
what's going on with his life, I guess. LinkedIn is like a stalking Facebook. Even more, I guess.
Don't get me. I don't like that platform. Anyways, Union gets B, and
What if they had LinkedIn in the Civil War? What if?
have a bunch of.
They
fake
could have
offers
found
on
different
there.
generals. They would have found more generals. What is this guy? I'm looking at these views, these individuals. Why are these people looking at my profile? Surely turn yourself on private. Maybe I never turned my... You think my ex-girlfriend saw that? Oh, shit.
It's over.
Oh.
We need War of Rights Plus. Actually, no.
View
War of Rights
profile.
LinkedIn edition, where you can.
Premium.
Actually, that's the company tool.
Cancelled. Let me cancel.
So, Union basically have their whole team at B. They don't really need to push out to C because they've got 2 points. They are dealing a ticket drain. They don't need to do much more. They just need to make sure CSA don't slip through the
Slay
next spot
Queen.
to go to the A point. But
I hate February.
what's wrong with February?
The shortest month and all the subscriptions get fucked up.
Ah. Did you like January then? Because it felt like an eternity.
No, I hate all months.
There are no winners here.
There are no winners. Nothing ever changes, and the Union is always going to lose on this map.
Everything.
What just happened to me? Oh, I got kicked for inactivity.
Eighth Connecticut is trying to run up the hill, trying to flank the CSA here. They're running up. CSA is following them as well. And as this guy said, I love running up hills.
Everybody does. It's nothing new, buddy. Nothing ever changes.
There was someone complaining in a group chat I am in about politics, and a guy replied, "Nothing ever changes. Don't worry, you'll be fine."
Nothing ever changes.
He's trying to convince the guy to go on our regimental group trip that we're doing this summer.
Ah, he was worried about the economy.
He's from another country.
Oh, I see.
It's fun. It's great.
What country?
The Canada.
What?
Yeah, Canada.
What?
I was debating if I should have made a joke or not. I chose not to.
Oh, the 51st state or something?
Yeah, but we lost in hockey.
It's ridiculous.
So
Yeah.
I was talking when the quarter was on here. I was talking we should turn this into a politics. Anyways, that would be a good idea, right? American Civil War channel to.
It's very
politics.
much political. It'd be crazy if someone said, "I'm tired of politics being brought into my Civil War game."
This
Civil
is
War game entirely about politics.
So, anyways, 8th Connecticut is pushed way up, basically as far as you could go on top. I thought they were going to try to flank the CSA that were her attacking Union B, but now they're gunning it to C.
They're doing synchronized dancing on top of going back and forth.
This almost looks like Maryland Heights a little bit with where Union, at least 8th Connecticut's at, on the very, very top, and the CSA trying to surround and throw them off. I haven't watched Maryland Heights in a long time.
It's almost as if it's the same area of the map.
I know, but I'm saying I haven't seen the skirmish Maryland Heights around in a while.
Where are you from the Midwest?
Where am I?
Why are you from the Midwest?
That's a good question. There's no goodbyes. Both sides are even tickets. See, Union actually.
Oh, you know, both sides are even tickets here. Oh, yeah, it's really good here. We're fighting the Civil War, and we're being very apolitical, huh?
All of the
Yeah.
brothers.
Oh, the brothers, they're fighting again. I wish they weren't fighting so much. Oh, yeah, you know.
They should just end this war. They should end this campaign.
Boy.
No more fighting.
Yeah. Gee, they should really stop that stuff. it's just a terrible
It's full
terrible
blast.
thing they're
so
doing.
many people are dying. We can't have that.
Yeah, later we're gonna go watch Trailer Park Boys and maybe get a beer if you want to. We're gonna go there, and I love that show. You see what that Kamala did, huh? See what she
That
did
hasn't
with-
happened yet. Who is Kamala Harris? I don't know who she is. That's like
She's
going-
this local girl. She's coming over from
like 125
India.
years in the future.
She's coming over from India. I hear she's gonna have a granddaughter in the future that's gonna lose an election.
This is what happens when stagnation happens in war. There's not a lot. There's not too much.
The egg prices are through the roof, and the rebels are very angry about it.
That's why there's the war, actually. I think we figured it out.
Yeah, and the egg prices, despite the fact they're fighting this war, have not gone down in the South. The slave
All the
prices were
tariffs
too
from the
damn
north.
high. The tariffs from the north were making the slave prices too high.
Here's the charge. 14th Tennessee, 7th LA in the top of the hill are charging.
They've got a good
ad
ass setup on D, dude. The Union, right now.
I know Union's holding. CSA hasn't tried to. They haven't tested Union at B yet. They're
They're
just kind of
scared.
shooting.
Pussy mode, dude. They're scared, bro.
So, Union's about to lose a flag on the top of the hill. You know, I thought 8th Connecticut was gonna go to the C point, but they just kind of.
No, Gregor is dying. I knew this Swiss guy when I lived in England named Gregor. He's a very good guy. Me and him had this competition going for this German girl. It was we were friends, but it was still like, you know, we were having a man off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We compete masculinely, so we.
Did you win?
In a way, I suppose. Yeah. Eventually, I lost, but
Oh.
he was a whore.
Oh.
So.
You know, this broadcast is going in every single direction.
This
Okay.
was
You
it was
get
a
the
civil
flag back.
war.
CSA's charging B.
Oh my God! B's being charged. They're lowering the flag on B.
And there's a lot of Union trying to use that berm. I don't know.
Readout. I don't know.
Maryland Heights readout. That might.
That's what that is. Is it not?
I mean, it probably is. And the
That's a
flag's going
bunker.
back up. It's being undecapped.
The Bunker Hill.
And Decoys is up
They're
against
angry.
it, and he just slashed that man to death. Some of the CSA
Union's-
went down to A, and Union actually pushed down. Who are these three guys?
Maybe I meant that it's good luck CSA for winning this match. Maybe it's
No,
the Union.
I wouldn't disagree that this map is CSA bias. I would think it is.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's been such a long time since I've played on this. I've been out of the game for like. Well, I'm back in it now, but I was gone from like October to late January.
And all the updates happened, so I guess you need to leave again. For some of them.
Like 3 of them, yeah. But you know what? I'm still better than all the EU players in this game.
EU Grand Campaign, first Delaware never loses.
Except for Saturday, you missed that, which was good.
Well,
We got Bolivar Heights camp, and I was like, we're just gonna go for casualties.
hey, you know, it's a fair way to take it.
But every time you filmed it, and I've been leading. It's a true fact. That's the first time I've lost.
Did you see
And-
the live stream I sent you of it?
Mm-mm.
Or sorry, I sent it in the Grand Campaign chat. But it's funny because my mouse and keyboard started stuttering like crazy, and then it died. And so I'm broadcasting, and everything just shuts. It's kind of funny. Not really, but it is. I have to laugh
You were
about it, or else I'll be
frustrated.
mad. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it though. I think I fixed it. That's what I've said for like the 15th time now. Whenever a new issue pops up, but I'm feeling good about this. So.
Union is. What is going on right
They're
now?
raising
I don't understand. I've been watching this
They're
entire
not
time, but
raising it's so close to being raised, and they're not raising it. Josie Wall
There's the-
is trying, or Wales is trying.
Confederates over by C. They've just been like doing nothing the whole game.
They're defending it.
There's like a. I know, but I get that they're defending it, but they just had no combat. C is like a nothing point basically, because Union hardly ever goes for it, really.
They'll go for it at the end.
Why does it assume Union is my team? I voted to leave the Union.
Union have retaken B, and that ticket drain's gonna keep going. CSA's gonna have to go for it again. They need some time to reform, right? But they gotta go. They gotta hit it again.
They're gonna hit him again here. 51st Pennsylvania, 9th Corps, otherwise known as Furry Corps.
That is something I have not heard in a long time.
I made that.
Oh, was you?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Look at that. It sticks.
It was out of me being angry at Red.
I forgot that Red was a Ninth Corps.
Yeah.
The lore of War of Rights. That would be a great video to watch.
Yeah.
Here comes another 5-month video project.
The worst.
Just like the War of Rights tutorial video.
Are gonna cover the sex scandals and the various. Remember that one?
No.
The different accusation scandals.
Spoon Judge. I remember where I was at when. Okay, for those of you who don't know, there was, I don't remember the specifics for why, but someone was threatening to like do a lawsuit against the IVB leaders for harassment, among other things. And they said they got in contact with a judge and shared a photo of the judge with a plastic spoon over their face cam. And there's an image about it. Anyways, Collector did like a huge thread and pinged it out in the NA event Discord and the event coordination Discord. I was kayaking that day with my family, and I remember reading that after the fact. But anyways, CSA's making a push. TKO's going up.
CSA.
Midwest Brigade, 7th LA pushing down as well.
Yeah, wow, we gotta swing like a door here. Reverse situation. Union goes up, CSA goes down, Gettysburg happening. Here we go. This is it.
Yeah, this is actually going to decide the game here. I mean, it could. If CSA does win this.
Possible.
But
Massive
Union,
charge happening.
Both sides. Well, CSA hasn't been able to overtake Union in this spot. Union's been able to overtake CSA, which is, I think, more the surprising part. When the round started, Union just pushed up and kind of willed their way on here. CSA,
yeah.
It's getting kind of close. There's some Union holding up on top. CSA's about to hit, taking losses.
Union has won it so far, but...
Oh, Union flag is down. 2 Union flags are down. 2 CSA
Union's still got
up.
a massive group on the... But I mean, CSA could still win it, kind of.
Yeah, if that group on top...
The Union group on top charged down right now.
If they charge down, Union wins this. The longer they wait, CSA is going to get more guys in. But CSA's decal...
They've got 2 flags. They're getting reinforcements in slowly. I don't know. They're still not going to win because they have Ender's guys up there. 8th Connecticut up there is what seals it for them regardless. Unless they wait that long. If they wait super long and get another Confederate group, oh my god, could you imagine? That'd be hilarious. Union coming back in with reinforcements. That's it for CSA here.
And they're collapsing down the top. Actually, that's 3rd Usha up top. Never mind, I'm sorry. I thought that was 8th Connecticut or something.
Well, 8th Connecticut too.
Ah,
It's them in 8th Connecticut.
Yeah, Union's gonna hold this. They're gonna take it back.
Yeah. Yep. Real shame, brother. Real shame for the War of the Brothers.
And that's
The War of the
2
Brothers.
CSA flags, 3 down. 3 CSA flags are down on the point. Now that's huge for Union. Flags don't despawn for 5 minutes. And if CSA wants it back, they gotta charge through here, and I assume Union's gonna hold it. Assuming.
20th Georgia's taking aim at that B point. Let's see if they kill anybody on the B point from Union.
Oh my goodness, that's a shot. They got one.
They got one. They
got
killed
one.
one. Oh, poor boy. Poor 3rd U.S.
8 point got decapped. Who done it? Who done did it?
Ooh.
65th Illinois.
Those dirty dogs. Those dirty dogs.
NYV guys are around here. I don't know if they're spawning in Maine, but 65th.
Dirty dogs. Oh boy. Can he get him with the fucking... He's out of bullets. Did he take a Lamat? Does he have a Lamat? Oh, he put his pistol away. I wanted to see it.
I don't know if those are allowed.
Oh, Lamats are allowed? They're not allowed. That makes sense. That'd be really funny if they were. Especially with the unlimited officers. Crazy.
Also, I find the boats holding up the pontoon bridge, the water going through that. I find that extremely funny.
I think it's ridiculous that that's Union. You're not allowed to have a Lamat. It's not like you are an officer and you weren't allowed to buy your own pistol. Especially in 1862. It's crazy.
Alright. So this is what it says. Any regiment of 10 or more may spawn with 1 officer. Regiments with 20 or more may spawn in with 2 officers. No Lamats. So if they have more than 20, At least that's how I understand it. Anyways, Union at B have set up a nice defensive line. They got a fair amount of guys behind the point, but you have some holding in front. 3rd Usha and 8th Connecticut, and I like that they're holding in front of the point, trying to cut CSA off from getting those flags.
Good move from 55th, and also being able to hold that. They're not holding it now, but
yeah, it's gonna take Union a while to get a flag there, and that's just less time for Union to be able to
just a
get
little while. What time is it right now? 19 minutes left. Jeez Louise.
2.5. Was the round going too slow? It feels weird. Like not a whole lot has happened this round, but yet it has. Anyways, more CSA are charging in. TKO is going right in on B. I think they're just trying to get the flags. Archer's Brigade's going in as well. One of the flags is picked up. Not turning around with the flag. Stuck in the tent. Now he's out. You know, I would say they're trying to get the flags, but the guy who picked up the flag is just staying there on B. So I don't know why TKO went in there alone. You have some more CSA off to the west side. 7th LA and Midwest Brigade trying to push up. More CSA are going straight at it. It's the other half of TKO going at it. 6 Kentucky. Maybe they were trying to hit him before Union reforms, but Union is 100% reformed. They did not lose those flags. And the ragdoll slowly but surely roll down the hill. Union get A back, so that ticket drain continues. And it looks like 7th LA is pushing up the hills. Meanwhile, Midwest Brigade already up there trying to get flanking shots.
Slay Queen.
And some Union are flanking 7th LA, 8th Connecticut coming from bottom of the hill.
Slay.
7th LA is, as Bus would say, slayed. And Midwest Brigade and 7th South Carolina are streaming onto the point. They're trying to break through. Union flags are not down, and that's probably the biggest thing in all of this. Is
The brothers on B need to be... They're lowering that Union flag, but they've been there for a while and haven't been lowering it.
They're not going to get it.
Confederate reinforcements. Oh, yeah. So sad. It makes me want to donate all my money to Israel. Am I right, Eagle?
The sponsors of the Battle Line Network.
Yeah, I hope you're not anti-Semitic.
Union charging in to be gonna get a few there.
Ooh, Yankees have just cut off all their federal funding to the Confederates, and they're only giving it the British Levant.
British Levant. Not heard of that place.
In the future, it's gonna be a great state.
Great state.
Along all of the Sinai Peninsula.
20th Georgia is heading. They're gonna get a volley off again.
Yeah, they're doing it. Let's see.
Oh,
they're closer to this. Ooh, they're going in. They're going in.
Oh. They get
Flag.
the flag.
They're going for
That's
flag.
a good pickup.
Come on, be a man. Be a man. Be a man. Be a man.
There's no cactus. He just got blown off.
When they got blown up, anyways.
And NYV is coming up the side of the hill, and 20th Georgia.
NYV. What does that stand for? What do you think that stands for?
What?
New.
NYV?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you think it means?
Shut up. Obviously, it's New York Volunteers.
Okay.
But I'm thinking of something funny.
Ah.
No Yorkshire virgins.
Humorous.
Shut up.
Both
You
sides
don't
are
know
about
what
to
you're
drop to
talking
their
about.
next stages as well.
I have 4,000 hours in this game, and you're gonna sit here and tell me what I can and can't say in this
I
game.
guess.
4,500 hours in this game.
Have you ever hiked up Maryland Heights before?
I think.
You think?
Yeah.
You-
I think I was there. I don't remember. It's been
I
a
feel like
couple of
that's
years.
something you would remember.
In between that time and now that I went up there to Maryland through Antietam and stuff, I've done a lot of drugs since then.
Oh.
So I don't remember.
Hit all
Memory's
the
not too
marks
bright
on the
there. Yeah,
podcast.
drugs are bad. I was on a lot of drugs. Actually, I was just really drunk then. It was awful. My friend was throwing up all over the Dunker Church. Like on the side of it in
No
the ground.
shot.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
That's
We
actually
showed up to the 9th Corps meetup like 2 hours late. It was me and like my friends from high school. It was like freshman year of college or sophomore year of college.
Dude, this is gonna be great because I bet some of these people are like, oh, I can't wait for the commentary is gonna be so insightful.
I mean,
and
it's an
how
interesting
gonna
match
go.
right now. I mean, now it's getting interesting. Here we go. I mean, this could be it.
I mean,
this
CSA
can be-
breaking. CSA has a broke through Union this whole time.
It could be the same thing as last time. They could very well get a draw. It's a very much harder draw than what the Union had to do.
Yeah, the
but
CSA at
they
C
can
should
do
just
it.
jump off and then walk to A.
Similar. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
CSA
Leave like
breaking.
3 dudes there. I mean, they only have like 3 dudes there.
So
What's going on?
CSA is trying to get a little flank. 3rd Kentucky's going around the side. Nope, they just got
Maybe-
shot out.
Maybe it's the CSA that has a hard time on this map.
Now,
I don't remember. Remind us in the comments, who has the harder time, Union
no,
or...
this event is called War of Restarts as well because they try to make it where each side has like similar weapons, so make sure it's like if one side has Wrecking Ball, I think both sides have it, so it's fair.
That doesn't make any sense on a con. What are you talking about?
It's
These
random
aren't
regiments.
random regiments.
It's
Are
random
these?
regiments. No, but if the random regiments are that, so it's unfair towards one side. Like one side is all buck and ball. They restart the round until they get what they want.
Oh wait, yeah, these are random regiments. I'm stupid. Yeah.
So CSA charge on the left. I mean, it kills a fair amount, but it doesn't break the
Really?
line.
I don't know. I think you're a liar. I feel like these aren't random regiments. I'm gonna go to paarmy.com and check this
You
out.
cannot assign regiments
On
on
Conquest?
conquest. It's random, just like contention.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, then I'm
That's
wrong.
why there's a complaint that conquest is unfair because CSA gets buck and ball way more often because more of their regiments have
Yeah,
buck and
because
ball.
they're poor, buddy. Because they're poor.
It's a big advantage.
Let the southern man have a victory for once. fucking liberals.
Every time I go to pubs and it's contention, 98% of the time CSA wins, and it ain't even close.
Yeah, it's just CSA is just objectively better to be playing on most maps. Because they get the fucking bucking ball.
Are the devs a bias?
I think that's an insult, right?
Yeah, the devs love slavery. Sorry, the devs love states' rights.
I remember during one of my college classes, I went off to a breakout room my freshman year, and it was Zoom, COVID, right? And so I put War of Rights, like, play as my, like, little background in my breakout group, or breakout room.
Jesus.
My professor joined, he's like, what's that? And I'm like, it's this game. And he's like, get it off the screen. And eventually, we were talking about it, because I was telling him about the game, and he was like, he's like, what is it called? I'm like, War of Rights. And he's like, what do you think it means? What does it stand for?
Well, it's ambiguous on purpose. That's why they
It
named
is.
it that.
Both sides can interpret it to what they want.
Yeah.
Now, most people are obviously going to think one side, and that's reasonable.
I don't know, man.
Right to be free.
I don't. Yeah. It is a war of rights on either side of that spectrum. And also, on one side of the spectrum, it doesn't make any sense because the states' right includes slavery. So it makes no sense to say it's a war about states' rights. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Delaware got to keep their slaves. So did Maryland. Until the end of the war. It's really their fault. They shouldn't have gone to war about it. Lincoln wouldn't have done anything.
Because he just wanted to contain originally, right?
Crybaby bureaucrats in the South. Damn Democrats.
So
Abraham, Trump, Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, what a guy. Habeas corpus, what is
Got
that?
compared to Lincoln. So that was better than Lincoln. I mean, Washington. Lincoln and Washington.
So 7th LA is setting up a smoke screen for the CSA who's trying to go around the Union. I think they're going to A.
They're going to A.
They should have done this maybe a little sooner, but
They had to walk so far. These guys have been coming back from deployment for ages.
I feel bad. The CSA guys, they run up, die, have to go back to main, run back over here. It sounds
Yeah,
like
that
hella
sucks.
loose.
Yeah.
As long as they don't.
Stop fucking losing your flag and stop picking up the flag. I don't know what to tell you.
Just don't lose
Or
the flag.
metagame
That's a
and
skill
running out of
issue.
bounds in the middle of the map. You can find a spot where you can run it out of bounds in the middle of the map.
There's this little puddle in the middle of the map, and if you set the flag down just right on it, it'll despawn because it's in the water.
It's Sevi. That's what Sevi's saying. Sevi tactic. An intense battle going on in the forest here for the last... I hope these guys are having fun. I'm sure... Let me know in the comments if you guys had fun in this event.
See, that sounds like... I'll watch these sports analysts every once in a while for teams that I like, and like 4 or 5 times in the 10-minute video, they're like, put down in the comment section, what do you think about this player being signed to our team? How do you think this player played in a recent game? Comment that.
What do you even like for hockey? The Minnesota Wild? It's the only Midwest team you guys really... Or I guess you guys have the Blackhawks.
I live in Michigan. I got all the Detroit
Yeah,
teams.
you don't have a team.
Detroit.
Oh yeah, fuck, you're right. I forget Detroit's
Wow.
a Michigan.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, the Red
We're gonna have
Wings.
to end this broadcast.
I don't know. I always think Midwestern people are from like Wisconsin.
Michigan doesn't exist, I guess. Wow.
No, I guess they don't have. They
What is
don't have
Detroit?
Red Wings. The legendary shit team, buddy.
Not this year. We're going to the playoffs. It's gonna be
That's
beautiful.
true. I like the Sabres.
Actually, did we win today? Oh, you guys have had a rough year.
Sabres, well, every year's a rough year. Sabres won, beat the Rangers 8-2.
You guys have been
Yeah.
at least playing some good hockey as of late. Let me see if we won today.
We're gonna win out and we'll make it to the playoffs.
Before I started setting up this stuff, we scored like 4 goals within the first period and the first like 3 minutes of the second period. So we should have won.
Well, the CSA moving down. Hockey was invented in the southern states.
We won 5-4. Well, that's a little scary to think about.
I grew up in the south playing hockey.
Overtime win. Oh no.
I was oppressed actually because I grew up in the south playing hockey. You know, I didn't get the
You play
same
hockey?
chances. I did. I played hockey for like 8 years. When I was 9 to whatever 8 years from 9 is.
NYV is
8,
charging
no,
TKO
7.
at CSA is decapping A. Union's trying to stop it.
Mm.
I don't know that. What position did you
I played a lot of... I was center.
The
Face
center?
off.
Top guy.
Charge that flag.
Yeah, top guy. That was pretty good.
That's
I
why
played
it's
northern
called World
sports. I played lacrosse and
Oh,
hockey.
you're behind me in
Big
your
tennis
deck.
Played lacrosse for the longest. That's why you were in marching band.
So true.
Wow, this is a loss for the CSA.
Yeah. It's been a slow,
Well played,
painful
Union.
loss.
WP, as the kids in Rocket League would say. WP, GGFF, no re.
So, CSA is going to cap A, and Union will lose some tickets on this, but at this point, if a CSA guy dies, you don't come back. Union is probably going to try to capture A and C back, which they should
We're gonna have to
probably be able
suffer.
to get A.
We're gonna have to sit here and suffer
Yep.
for
The
6 minutes on
The
this bullshit
downside
until they...
of the end of Conquest and Contention is when you hit Last Stand, you got to kill basically everyone but 3 people. 3 people for a map like this. Good luck trying to find everyone.
Yeah, and 7th SC is all the way over there on C, and they're not moving. So we're gonna be sitting here for a while. Jesus H. Christ.
So, I almost wonder if they should. Someone just said we want a video review. Did someone get a warning? So I think.
For what?
Yep. Someone got a warning for Rambler. So. I almost wonder if they should make it to where if everyone on the team is out of line in Last Stand, then the game finishes. At least in Conquest and Contention versus 3 people left. Obviously, it'd still probably take a while, but I think it makes
Yeah, you're an idiot. I think that would make it unfair, and the devs can't code for shit like that, buddy. So there's one CSA guy running along with the Union. Oh, never mind. He has a little group of the 20 Georgia guys.
Yeah, no, they're trying to charge into them. They're trying to
John
go
Wilkes
see-
Booth. John Wilkes Booth, famous actor, famous gay actor. Shakespeare. Yeah. I bet John Wilkes Booth would
Well,
love that. Getting butt
Good
stabbed.
thing no presidents
Oh,
will
buddy.
die in a theater now since he just got killed.
He just got killed. John Wilkes Booth is dead. Abraham Lincoln wins. Reconstruction is successful, and Andrew Johnson never gets his glory. And he never gets impeached.
Obama. Hey, that's it, right? I don't know much about
Obama?
Obama.
What?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Minnesota?
Sorry, I voted for Obama 8 times, so...
We gotta hear FBI open up. Doge is coming to your door.
I'm just that not racist. Man, they're gonna be sitting up there for fuck. God damn, dude. Oh, luckily we got a Union guy coming up behind him.
There's NYV, third Usher guys killing a couple
Obama. Dogecoin investors over here. I am become meme, as Elon Musk said.
You know what'd be funny is if
We
the
love
guys-
South Africa.
What do you mean there's only 3 of them at sea? There's a little more than 3.
Yeah, I was lying to you.
Wow.
You don't even have 5,000 hours in this game, so shut the fuck up,
yeah,
dude.
right. You got that much?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be funny if these guys just hopped off the
6 million hours.
It just dang, inflation's really
Mm-hmm.
causing these hours to drive up.
Yeah, yeah, you might say it's it's impossible within the time span that the game's been around. But
You know, the devs make
I don't
mistakes
know.
sometimes.
140,000 hours. Some people have, but I have 6 million.
So the guys at sea are the last ones left. Well, while we're waiting for this, Bus, do you have any thoughts about this round?
I don't know. I haven't played this map in so long that I don't know if it's Union or CSA bias. I think
Despite
it's
the 140,000 hours that you have.
6 million, but
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Not being an hour denier. This is true. It's proven by record. You can look on my Steam profile and see.
Probably waiting for reinforcements, so
I got hacked
That's
a
kind
long
of impressive
time ago.
to not even play a map for that many hours.
Yeah, I just avoided it. I was only playing Bloody Lane and Dunker Church on historical rules event Sundays.
The event that
Was
never
it-
stops.
An event that never stops. How many years is 6 million hours?
we're gonna hold here.
Whoa, Jesus. 684 years.
Yeah, War of Rights has been around for that long.
Mm-hmm.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Wait, how do you subtract 2025 from that? Minus 680, 600. I'm not good at math. I'm looking. Minus 1377. So, King Wenceslas and King Sigismund were
Who knew that the devs in
coming to power.
the 1300s knew about this war before it came out?
In Bohemia and Denmark, yep.
They predicted it just like the
They were,
Simpsons.
mm-hmm. Yeah, they were like, there's gonna be a war between Southerners and fucking Northerners, between the Native Americans, and they're gonna one side's gonna wanna stop the slavery that they're doing over there, and the other side's gonna wanna keep doing the slavery, but like, they don't want to like stop them from doing the slavery, but they want to control how they're doing the slavery, so they're gonna fight a war over it, because they didn't want to pay them the proper taxes and stuff.
Here we go. This is the end. He's trying
Thank
to
God.
get it up, but anyways, with that all being
Jesus.
said, good job to Union. They
Jump
control
off the
whole,
fucking cliff, Union. There they go. They're killing themselves.
they can-
Like 9/11.
They control. Oh, okay. They control.
They made us watch that in second grade. They controlled the whole field.
Yeah. With that all being said, congrats, Union. With that being said, again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like more of the podcast, let us know. But anyways, we have our Discord, Patreon, X, TikTok, Instagram. I think that's it. All those links are in the description if you want to support us there. But regardless, I appreciate you all being here, and we will see you in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest
Bush
of your night.
did it. Bush.